7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off play action, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tua. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now he's loose at the 40. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, 1st down throw for Tua. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, Tungo Bailoa. Then it's caught downfield by Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Achane. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And he will dive into the end zone. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. 13. In motion comes Walker. 4th down. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's 2. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Ready? Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second down, Jackson. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards. In motion comes Walker. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 21G, 21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
All right, let's go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Here's their punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
At the 46-yard line.
No, we change it. Alrighty. You are X. You are X. That's all.
A first down throw for Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Alrighty. That's it all.
Jackson now. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That's it all. That's it all.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
They're right here.
Two and out on first down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Ravens 34, Dolphins 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. as we get set for half number 2. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. This one completes to Bateman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. On the handoff, it's Henry. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much. Second and long coming up. To throw is Tua. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken in at the 50. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's the toss, right side to Henry.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this all the way home. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. One quarter remains here. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
They'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's taken in by Achane. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take.
That is caught side of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's Henry. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On the give, here's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, middle.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to bull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's going to look downfield once again. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.